What's your name and what do you do at mFilterIt? My name is Thenmozhi and I'm currently working as a software engineer at mFilterIt. I am part of the backend development team and I have just started my career, and as a fresher, it's been great experience so far.
My name is Akhilesh and I am responsible for multiple products including App Fraud Prevention SDK, EDAO, more stuff. If something goes kaboom, that's probably me because I'm experimenting all the time.
So I am Prem Varsha, a senior software engineer at mFiltered, where I have been contributing over 3 years now. My work involves capturing user behavior data using JavaScript and processing them using Python to derive actionable insights about the fraud.
Hi guys, I'm Vinay, a software engineer at mFilterIt. I work on a backend of the app project and API development. You can call me as the backend guardian.
If your team was a gadget or an app, what would it be? Okay, so if I want to describe my team with a gadget or an app, I'd say we'd be a smartwatch. Just like our smartwatch is a blend of tech and purpose, our team is a blend of skills and coordination, and we deliver quality outcomes.
Well, I'm an individual contributor, so I would be a wrench. I can tighten all the nuts and bolts, not limited to machines.
If my team were a tool, we would be like Intel inside, quietly powering the intelligence behind the scenes. From rapid user behavior analysis to real-time fraud detection, we keep everything running smooth, fast, and secure without needing the spotlight.
I would say that a firewall quietly protecting and stabilizing everything, or you can imagine a Kubernetes in a human form. That will be us, where individually we'll run as a containers handling heavy backend logics independently, but together we manage complexities like a pros, always up and always scaling.
What's your go-to hack or tool for troubleshooting or last-minute issues? That would be Terminal, the Bifrost for all tools. You launch all the tools from Terminal.
So mostly people often get stuck when they find the issues in the last minute, but I usually check the logs first. They usually tell you more than the error messages. A clear log trail can save hours of guessing.
For me, Stack Overflow, ChatGPT, and a proper logs and a cup of coffee and a calm environment that always solve most of the problems. And I had a solid rollback plans always ready. That also helped me a lot.
It would be starting with checking the logs, throwing in a few print statements for testing it, and of course Stack Overflow. Even if that doesn't work, then I would be writing it down, talking to myself like I'm doing a pair programming. And after a few minutes, even if that doesn't work, I'll take a break, sip a chai, and bring up fresh mind to look into it. And even if all this doesn't work, I just sleep over it and surprisingly expect to get an answer in my dreams. But sometimes it does work.
The most misunderstood thing about code tech work. Yeah, this is really a good question. I often hear from people saying, you tech folks just sit and type code all day. But honestly, this is one of the biggest misconceptions about code tech work. In reality, it's about solving complex problems, building scalable systems, and making strategic tech decisions that directly impact the product and business. It requires deep thinking, collaboration, and a long-term vision.
People generalize that we code and debug only at work, but it's like a background thread that runs 24/7, 365. And we run into solutions in the most unexpected of places, including dreams. You also need to plan code to be scalable, platform agnostic, run on any machine, make it as though one size fits all.
People just think that we just press a few keys and things start working, but the truth is every fix is like a mini investigation.
So it would be that people think we just write code or manage servers. But a lot of our work is actually debugging tricky issues, analyzing data, understanding digital ad frauds, and also adapting to the ever-evolving threats which is happening in digital fraud right now. So it's not an auto-fix job. There's deep thinking, constant learning, and also a lot of behind-the-scene efforts that keeps things running.
Your proudest code tech moment or toughest fix? Since I'm still in my journey, my proudest moment so far was when I successfully integrated a new API into our backend system after debugging for hours. It felt great to see it work and know that I contributed to a real product.
I have two actually. Those would be ADO being tuned for a specific customer requirement, targeting a specific category of users. Second would be fixing the SDK we adapted from Java to Flutter. Customer was like, we have only a Flutter app, we need to make a wrapper for that. And we found out the hard way why you should use java.equals operator instead of the equal to operator.
I would say one of my proudest tech moment was during a 48-hour hackathon which was conducted by our company, in which we built a generic rule engine which is capable of running a rule on any type of data set which is being provided. So I barely slept around 3 to 4 hours during that hackathon. But the best part was we were able to build it in the limited time, and also we got the runner-up for that particular thing which we built. So this says a little bit of sleep deprivation and efforts can go a long way.
The moment during the hackathon, I provided some of the innovative ideas to the organization, which got selected. I feel that that is the proudest core tech moment for me, and helping the team deliver major projects on tight deadlines without compromising the quality and fixing the critical production bugs in app project and recovering from a production outage in a record time. At that time, I felt like I'm saving the city as an IronMan or a Superman.
Funniest or weirdest tech ops bug or ticket you have seen? We have finished the JavaScript integration and everything looked good, but the data didn't start flowing in. We were debugging it for hours and finally found that the issue was that a small typo was there in the package name from the client side. So letter being changed can totally mess up the whole process.
Can't comment on that because I don't work on tickets, too quick for that. The funniest tech bug would be that a customer ensured me they were following the integration document to the dot. In fact, they had not. They had capitalized a single letter which was case sensitive. That was the root of all problems during that integration for a specific customer.
While debugging a loop, I used a print statement without realizing the loop ran 10,000 times. It froze my terminal and taught me to always debug with care, especially in large iterations.
From a team saying that data is not present in the production or it's not working properly, but the truth behind is like they configured it in a wrong way or they were checking in a wrong way.
If your team's vibe was a snack, what would it be? Our team is like French fries, simple, crisp, and always ready to serve. Just like our team is always ready to explore new things, tools, and technologies.
I would say that we are energy bars, compact, dependable, and always there when you need it.
I would say it would be Churmuri because all flavors, it takes all sorts of flavors. My team has people from all over from India. We have a person from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Bihar, everyone.
So I think we'll definitely be a spring roll, neatly wrapped together as a team under pressure, and also inside with very bold and fresh ideas, delivering crisp under pressure at times when required.
What's one thing you wish people knew about code text work? I wish people knew that code tech work is not just about coding. It's a base for everything from which the flashy things are being developed.
There's no tech and non-tech. Everyone is technical on a scale. People need to be just willing to adapt and learn. Please don't ask for ETA, estimated time of arrival, for uncharted waters. It takes time for things you have never done before. The only place I would be able to give you an ETA is when I'm about to implement something that I've already implemented in the past. Anyone can write code, but to make it pass all our expected scenarios and edge cases, it's a time-consuming affair. Also, we need to make sure that stuff works perfectly during deployment.
So people think we just hit a button and magic happens, but no. The truth is, every it works moment hides hours of messy debugging, late night logic loops, and caffeine filled teamwork. It's not just about squashing bugs or writing code. It's turning into digital detectives tracing shady data trails.
I wish people knew every backend fix is a deep dive into a logic, data, and dependencies. What looks simple on the surface is backed by a layer of smart, resilient engineering, and that's the core tech magic.
Most unexpected thank you or gesture from a colleague or a user. As a fresher, every small thank you or appreciation from a colleague or a senior feels motivated and I feel comfortable, and it motivates me to keep learning and contribute more.
There's a colleague of mine called Trinidhi. I look up to him. He just called me early in the morning and instructed me not to bring lunch. He then brought me homemade chicken biryani, and I felt that was the best biryani I had in a long time.
So recently I got through a rough patch with typhoid. I expected sick leaves but not a complete support squad. The way my team and my manager checked in, covered for me, and make sure that I didn't stress about work honestly felt like a core tech family moment.
There was a team member who was suffering because of the too much of manual task, and he also had a crazy deadline. I just helped in automating those manual tasks, and that saved him a lot of hours of works and also rescued him from the crazy deadline. So I got a heartful thank you there.
Drop a line in your mother tongue that describes core tech life. Okay, my mother tongue is Tamil. Core tech na engine mari. கார்லாம் ஃப்ளாஷாக இருக்கும் ஆனால் இன்ஜின் தான் கார் டிரைவ் பண்ணுறது. What does that mean is like core tech is like an engine. The car may look flashy, but engine does the real driving.
Drop a line in your mother tongue that describes core tech life, and what it means in English. My mother tongue is Tamil, so I would say எல்லாம் செட் ஆகிறதுக்கு பின்னாடி நாங்கள் இருக்கோம் சைலண்ட்டாக சாலிடாக, which means behind everything working smoothly, we are there, quiet and solid.